Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm bringing you guys my year-end favorites. I have a lot of stuff in front of me, but I really don't want to split this into two videos, so I'm going to try and see how it goes filming it in one. I'm not going to talk about each product for too long because I have loved it so much this year that I probably already talked about it, so I'm not going to give a whole bunch of detail. I will list any videos that I have, like full reviews on any of these products down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry if you can hear my heater. It's kind of loud. I hope it's not too annoying, but it's absolutely freezing in our house. So I guess I'll kind of go in order with how I would apply them to the face. I did not try, well, I guess this is kind of a primer. I'll put this in the primers. I was gonna say, like, I didn't have any primers that I fell in love with this year, but I will talk about this now. This is kind of a primer. This is the Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So I mostly use this as a setting spray. I have used it as a primer before. I love this so much. I kind of knew I was gonna love it because I love the RX cream, like the normal primer, so I kind of knew I was going to love this as well. And oh my gosh guys, so good. It's a little pricey, but it's really worth the money, and there's quite a bit in here still, and I've used this quite a bit, and I love that you can use it as a primer, a setting spray, and just in the middle of the day just to kind of freshen up. So this stuff is amazing, so good, so hydrating. I love the sprayer on it too. I've talked a lot about how I hate certain products if their sprayers are bad. This has a good sprayer, so I totally fell in love with this product this year. Absolutely love it. Alright, so I have 4 foundations I want to talk about. The first one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So good. Definitely lives up to its hype. This is an extremely expensive foundation, but I absolutely love it. This is the foundation I wore. No, it's not. I was gonna say it's the foundation I wore on my wedding day. It's not the foundation I wore on my wedding day. It's the foundation I almost wore on my wedding day. I wore the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick on my wedding day, but I almost wore this on my wedding day. It's just absolutely beautiful. The coverage is a little light, and I do use like 3 to 4 pumps of this because it is light coverage, but you can build it up and it won't look cakey. It still looks absolutely flawless. I love this stuff. The next one is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. Oh, I wanted to say also at the beginning of this video that not all these products came out this year. These are just products that I fell in love with this year. You probably noticed that because Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk didn't come out this year, but I fell in love with it this year. So the next one is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, and this stuff is amazing. I have super dry skin, and I still love this stuff. It's perfect for dry skin. If you're like me, you got dry skin based on like that matte look, this is gonna give it to you without making you look really dry or really flaky. And this has an SPF of 30 in it, so it's really nice during the summertime, and I love this stuff. And the last foundation I want to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. I did do a whole review video on this product, which I will link down below if you want to see that, but this stuff is amazing. This again is great for dry skin. I usually can't wear powder foundations because I just do not like how it looks on my dry skin, but I love the way this looks on my dry skin. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Great for traveling, so I definitely love that guy. I have a couple of concealers to talk about. The first one is this concealer palette by Maybelline. It is the Master Camo concealing palette. Looks like this. I think this did come out this year, maybe. Anyways, I really like this because I like how it has the 3 rows. It has the color correcting, the concealing, and then the highlight row over here. I can just do whatever I want with this. Not like super big into color correcting, so I don't need like the purple and the, you know, all the other colors for color correcting. The only ones I really need to have are the green and the yellow, which are in this palette, and I love that there's a little and I love that there's 2 concealer shades, and I like how there's 2 highlights. One is matte and then one has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's absolutely stunning. I love this palette. You can do so much with it. Really travel friendly. Love the packaging. Great product. And then another concealer that I fell in love with this year is the Tarte Shape Tape. This stuff is amazing, you guys. This was hyped up so much when it came out, and for a good reason. The coverage on this is absolutely amazing. Like, it's so thick, not thick, but it's just such good coverage, it's an amazing concealer. It covers up everything. It's just a great all-around concealer. Absolutely love it. Okay, so next, kind of getting into the highlighting, bronzing, contour deal. This is a little palette from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Contour Palette. Looks like this. Is such a nice cream contour palette. I think this is actually the only cream contour palette that I own right now. I think I got rid of all of them except for this one. This one was definitely my favorite. I did a whole battle of the drugstore contour products, and I will link that down below. And I talk about this one in depth a little bit more, but the two highlights in this are absolutely gorgeous, and then the contour shade is the absolute perfect shade for my skin tone. It looks so natural and so beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. And a little bit pricier contour duo that I absolutely love is this, and this is the Marc Jacobs, what is this? I don't know what you're called. It's just his little duo. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's been around YouTube quite a bit. Looks like that, guys. This is such a splurgy product. I normally don't buy like super high-end makeup like this, but this was just something that I felt like I needed to have, so I bought it for me for my birthday last year, and I am so glad I did because I love it. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's just nice to have like fancy makeup once in a while. I absolutely love the packaging, but I love how thin it is, and it's just so luxurious looking, and the powders are just so smooth, soft, buttery, beautiful. Contour shade, again, is absolutely the perfect tone if you're my skin tone. It's just the perfect like gray tone. Absolutely beautiful. Love that duo. Something a little bit cheaper that I absolutely loved this year was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This got such hype here this last year, and for a good reason. It's absolutely the perfect bronzer. Like seriously, if you guys haven't gotten this yet, you really need to. It's really inexpensive, smells amazing, and it's just the most creamy, buttery, beautiful formula you will ever feel. And it's not like glittery or shimmery or anything. It's just absolutely perfect. I'm not swatching anything because I feel like it's going to make this video super long, but I'm gonna swatch that for you because it's absolutely beautiful. It's right there. It's just so natural, but it looks so nice on the face. You need this. Next bronzer I want to talk about is by Hourglass. Seriously, guys, this is hands down probably my favorite bronzer, I think, like ever. This is the Ambient Lighting Bronze Powder in Nude Bronze Light. Here's what the packaging looks like. I love Hourglass packaging. I hate that you can see like all the fingerprints and stuff on it, but it's so pretty when it's clean. This is what the bronzer looks like. It is so beautiful on the face. Like, it's just so natural. It just doesn't look like much. Even when you swatch it, like, I feel like it doesn't look like anything special. Here it is right there, but on the face it looks so pretty, you guys. It's so just natural and gorgeous, and I love natural bronzers like this. So this is definitely a favorite of mine this year. I've used this so much. I absolutely love it. And then the last bronzer I want to talk about is by NYX, and this is the NYX Matte Bronzer in Light. Packaging looks like this, and the bronzer itself looks like this. This really reminds me of the Bobbi Brown bronzer that I'm totally forgetting the name of, but it's really similar to that, like even packaging and everything. This one is a little bit more warm than the other ones. It's kind of in the middle there, but again, it's just a great matte, light, natural, just beautiful everyday bronzer. So I absolutely loved that this year. All right, as far as blush goes, I have a few that are actually all drugstore. So the first blush is going along with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. It looks like this, and again, same, oh, I just dug my fingernail into it. Same absolutely beautiful formula. So soft, smooth, buttery. I say this every time I talk about Physicians Formula though. Their color range sucks, especially in these blushes. There's only 2 shades of these, and I think this is the darkest one, and it's not dark at all. So if you have darker skin than me, it's not going to work for you, unfortunately. But if you have lighter skin, you're going to love these. The next one is by NYX, and this is the NYX Ombre Blush. Packaging looks like this. I absolutely love this packaging so much. It's just sleek and black and thin, and I just really love this packaging. The blush looks like this. This is the shade Mauve Me, and so pretty. It's such a unique shade too, I feel like. I swatched that in the most awkward place right there. Absolutely gorgeous. It has a lot of like plum in it and just the most beautiful sheen you have ever seen, but it's not like glittery. It's just like iridescent almost. I don't know. It's absolutely gorgeous. You guys need it. And then the last blush I want to talk about is a blush palette, and this is from Maybelline, and this is their Master Blush Color and Highlight Kit. This looks like this. Seriously guys, this is such a nice little blush and highlight kit. You get 3 blushes and 1 highlight, and they are all absolutely beautiful, especially the highlight. I love the highlight in this kit. All the blushes are just super smooth and buttery. Just a great little drugstore palette. Really pigmented, just really beautiful little blush palette. Definitely fell in love with that this year. I have 2 highlighters I want to talk about. The first one is by Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio Metallic Highlighter. This is in the shade 100 Molten Gold. This is so pretty. This is an exact dupe for Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. It's just the most beautiful gold highlighter you will ever use in your life. I absolutely love the pan on this. I love that they did the extra like little indents. It makes it look super fancy and really expensive in my opinion, and I just love this highlighter. It's beautiful. And for a high-end highlighter that I fell in love with this year, it is from the Anastasia Glow Kit. And this whole kit is amazing, but specifically Moonstone right there was seriously the highlight I wore like every day last summer. I love this highlight so much. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just the perfect like champagne type color. Beautiful. So I only have 1 palette that I wanted to mention in this video, and that is the Tartist Pro palette by Tarte. It looks like this, and I'm sure you guys have seen the inside, but here's what the inside looks like. I used this palette so much this year. I absolutely love this palette. I think to this day it is still hands down one of my favorite palettes of all time. This in the Lorac 3. I love the packaging on this. I love the black and the gold. Again, I don't like how dirty with fingerprints it gets, but it looks really nice. Nice and thin, good for travel, huge mirror. You get 16 mattes and then 4 duochrome-ish type shades. Absolutely beautiful palette. Love this guy. I have 2 mascaras I want to talk about. First one is by L'Oreal, and this is the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise mascara. This recently just came out actually, and I really like it. People say it's a dupe for the Too Faced Hangover. No, for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have never tried that. I never buy high-end mascaras because there's so many good ones from the drugstore. I just don't ever feel the need to buy a high-end mascara, and I get a lot of samples in subscription boxes. Sadly though, I've never received a sample of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it's like the one mascara I've always really wanted to try. But people say this is a dupe for it, and this is a really good one. And then another one that I absolutely love is the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara. Packaging looks like this. This has a wand on it that I normally wouldn't go for. It's like really spiky and weird looking. I like the natural bristly type wands, but this is a really nice mascara. I love what it does for my lashes. It separates them really nicely. It's super black, just a really nice drugstore mascara. I have 2 lip products I want to talk about. The first one is by CoverGirl, and this is the Melting Pout lippies. They look like this. These seriously are an exact dupe for the Too Faced melted lippies. Even the applicator is exactly the same, and the formula on these are so similar, and these are a fraction of the price. I really like these. If you like the Too Faced melted, you're definitely gonna like these. I have a whole review and swatch video on these. I'll link it down below if you want to see it. I also actually reviewed this mascara in the same video, so if you want to see that, I will link it down below. But in a nutshell, amazing. And then a high-end lipstick that I fell in love with this year is the Bite Beauty lipsticks. Oh, seriously, hands down my favorite lipstick formula of all time. I just cannot get over these lipsticks. I own only a couple right now, but I need to get so many more because I absolutely love the formula of these. They're their Amuse Bouche lipsticks, and they're just perfect. I love the packaging. I love the formula. They're so just creamy and velvety, and just a great formula. And then the last product I want to talk about is just one skincare product. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. I love this stuff so much. This is the Juicy Mango, and it smells so good, but mine is almost empty and I'm really sad about it. This is such a nice, like, thick, luxurious cream. It's so buttery and just soft and super hydrating. I love this as a nighttime moisturizer. I think it's just a little bit too heavy for me to wear as a morning moisturizer, but in the nighttime, I love this stuff so much. It's so hydrating and it just feels so nice on the skin. Alright guys, that wraps up my best of beauty for 2017. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.